Tin the Natural Man Show. I'm right here today. Today I have to stand up because today I want to show you how to make herbal liver medicine. Now, another thing going on in our country is a lot of people develop liver diseases. Diseases such as hepatitis, fatty liver, cirrhosis, all these nasty diseases. And once our liver becomes compromised, our health is going to take a nosedive because our liver protects us from all the crap that we're exposed to every day from our toxic environments. It has to deal with all those things. It has to process them and turn these chemicals and toxins into substances that won't kill us outright. If we want for our liver doing that, pretty much anything would poison us. So the liver is one of the hardest working organs that we have. Of course, all the medications we're on, pharmaceuticals, that can damage the liver. They do damage the liver because the liver has to process it over time if you're on them all the time. Even these over-the-counter drugs like ibuprofen and Tylenol, these are very hard on the liver and this gut and the kidneys. Any toxin, any poison, and these pharmaceuticals and over-the-counter medicines are poison to the body. The organs of elimination have to deal with them, your liver and your kidneys. And over time, if you take them a lot, it starts to damage these organs. So, this is a tincture that I use during cleanses and during times where I want to protect the liver, especially if you're taking a lot of drugs at the moment, which, anyway, I'm not going to say anything else about that. So I like to use dried herbs because I don't have time or enough skills to go and forage and pick all the herbs that I need every day. I mean, also some of the herbs that I need do not grow here. So, these are the dried herbs that I get from Mountain Rose. Mountain Rose is one of the best herbal companies. Everything they sell is organic or wildcrafted, like we talked about. And I have my 100 proof vodka. This is my menstruum. This is what I use to preserve and to pull out the constituents from the herbs I'm using. Let's go ahead and open it. So the first herb we're going to heal the liver and protect the liver is milk thistle. I believe that every liver medicine should have milk thistle. Milk thistle has been shown in studies to actually regenerate liver cells. So if you're in liver failure, you have cirrhosis, whatever it may be, hepatitis has damaged your liver, milk thistle can help to reverse the damage. So I use 3 ounces of milk thistle in this mix. My next herb is Oregon grapefruit. I use 1 ounce of Oregon grapefruit. Oregon grapefruit, it works on the liver and the gallbladder. It makes the gallbladder contract to get rid of the old bile and old gallstones you may have. That's one thing we do when we're doing liver cleanses. We get rid of the old stagnant bile and the old stones that could cause us trouble down the road. My next herb is gentian root. Gentian root is another herb that has to detoxify the liver. The next herb is dandelion root. Dandelion root is another great herb that helps the body get rid of the old bile and start to break up the stones. The next herb, I used 1 ounce of gentian root, a half ounce of dandelion root, a half ounce of wormwood leaf. Wormwood is a very powerful anti-parasitic herb. It works for malaria. They use this for malaria in some parts of the world. And in this instance, it's going to help get rid of any kind of parasites we may be harboring, because these, over time, can cause illness. Our next herb is a half ounce of black walnut. Black walnut is another anti-parasitical herb that we use to kill any parasites we may have. The next herb is a half an ounce of ginger root. Ginger root is a stimulant. It helps to speed the circulation, improve the circulation. Anytime we're cleansing, we want the circulation to be working very well. The next herb is a ½ ounce of garlic. Garlic is one of the very best antiparasiticals. It helps to break up old cholesterol deposits. It helps lower the cholesterol. It helps lower the blood pressure. And then our last herb is 1/2 ounce of fennel seed. Fennel seed is an amazing digestive herb. It helps with gas and bloating. And it it soothes the stomach if you have pain. A good herb to combine with fennel is catnip. So I already mixed these in my bowl. And the way I weigh my herbs, I measure them, is this cheap food scale. This is how I get measurements and everything. I like to weigh my herbs by ounces. So I've already done all that, the boring part. So now I'm going to take all these herbs, I'm going to put them in my Vitamix. Next, I'm going to cover them with my 100 proof vodka. And it's going to come out slow because I had to take this annoying cap off of it. Look at that. Okay. Now, I love to blend them. I blend my herbs to break down all the cell walls of the herbs. I want to get every last bit of medicine I can out of these herbs. So let's blend it. That should be good. Now, I'm making 1/2 gallon of this tincture. So now I just pour it into my jar. Make sure you get all the stuff out of the bottom. Okay, now the last step. So we just fill the rest of the way up with vodka. Okay, now we're going to put our cap on it, and every day for 10 to 14 days we're going to shake it 3 times a day to make sure everything's mixed up, to make sure nothing's laying on the bottom. Want to make sure all the constituents are pulled out as much as we can get. So there you have it. That's how you make a very potent, very effective liver tincture. I've been making tinctures for about 10 years and they work amazingly. I've helped many people with them. And it's a good skill to have, and I just want to show my audience how you can be a self-sufficient healer, be your own doctor. Because remember, it's up to us. We can go to anybody, we can go to the doctor, we can go to herbalists, we can go to the acupuncturist. But ultimately, it's up to us to take the necessary actions that we need to take to heal ourselves. So if you found this video exciting, well, maybe it wasn't exciting, but if you found it helpful and interesting, like my video, subscribe to my channel, share the video. Check out my page, DannyNaturalMan.com. And remember, until next time, keep it natural.